How's it going, gamers? It's Brad. How you doing? Or Bradley Richards, or Disfusion 20, or Pete. Probably giving away too much about myself. Anyway, you read the title. This is about how I'm going to sleep during the continuum challenges. Now, the challenges, by in continuum, in a row, without ceasing, I mean exactly that. I mean in continuum, in a row, without ceasing. Now, how am I going to possibly not lose my mind and die? Well, that actually posed quite an issue. So, basically, I have to stagger out the challenges based on the ones that allow time to sleep while I'm completing them or working towards completing them. For example, I can sleep with the 24 hours in slime or water challenges. I can sleep during the most of the 24-hour challenges, like the insane asylum, the desert, the prison, the etc. Basically, the challenges that do not necessarily allow sleep include Ball of TNT in Minecraft, table with plastic knives, counting to 100k, 200k. Does he do 300k? Yeah, 300k. Entire dictionary, terms of service, fidget spinner, longest English word, everyday bro, Logan Paul, 100k times. Keep net neutrality, 100k. No, 10 hours. Say PewDiePie, 100k. And going through drive-through, 1k. 100 dumpster dives, 1k Ferris wheel laps, marathon, which could probably make a few exceptions with sleeping. But yeah, those are the ones that don't include sleep, and the ones that do, and that adds up to a total of 18 challenges necessarily without sleep. Now, the ones that can allow sleep while I'm completing them probably are win the Fortnite in the middle of the ocean, and I say that because I have to do travel time and I can sleep on the plane. Or if that's just too much of a cheap shot, I could do something like reading the dictionary or the terms of service on the flight, or something along the likes. And then there's, of course, most of the 24-hour challenges. So like 24 hours in water, in slime, 24 hours in prison, the insane asylum, desert, mountain, deserted island, rainforest, Bermuda Triangle, Doomsday Bunker, and then the 50 hours in solitary confinement. Now, all those were 24 hours minus the solitary confinement one. So the majority of it is basically 24-hour challenges. Also, I forgot to mention in the last video, I didn't include any of the last to leave challenges or the competition challenges because those were more based around competition. And there were a lot of elements into there that wasn't necessarily an individual challenge sort of genre to it. But basically, these are more individual challenges that MrBeast himself has completed. Each one somehow more impressive than the last. It's just phenomenal. I think I'm going to have the hardest time with the 100, 200, and 300k. Easily. But basically, my plan of attack is staggering the challenges. So I won't necessarily do them in chronological order. What I'll do is I'll do a challenge that doesn't necessarily require sleep, like counting to 100k, and then I'll do one that probably does include sleep, like 24 hours in prison. And then I'll switch right back to something like Dance Till You're Dead for 10 hours, and then maybe I'll switch to, if I'm not up for another one, like maybe the dictionary. Oh, God. 24 hours on Deserted Island or something like that, where I can sleep at night, sleep during the challenge, and so I don't go insane. Additionally, I was thinking instead of between challenges to eat, which I probably will do, I will probably eat during the challenges. It really depends because we're talking about 33 days here, right? So it's kind of a marathon, but yeah. I think the main thing I'm worried about is my state of mind, my sanity, because I don't want to completely transform who I am as an individual and mentally. This is no exaggeration, by the way. MrBeast has done some absolutely insane things. It's phenomenal. Obviously, I don't even have to say it. But yeah, no, it's a lot. Like any one of these individually would be wonderful. Like with all the attempts Morgs had, he couldn't even complete one. So And in all honesty, I would say I don't expect myself to actually complete this, but I'm going to find a way to force myself to. I'll create a system to where, I don't know, if I don't, I will sacrifice my next of kin or something like that automagically. Maybe I'll set up an Alexa command or something like that. I don't know. But in all seriousness, this is a legitimate plan of attack for this. And I just wanted to keep you guys gamers in the up and up and let you know the parameters before I get started, which is a good while, especially considering I don't have that much in savings. I can't even buy the pool right now for these slime 24 hours challenges, which I may be able to just use a friend's pool for. But yeah, I think the main roadblock as of yet, or as of getting started, is finding 33 free days. I will have to quit my job, or get on furlough or whatever they call it. Yeah, so gamers, that's about it for how I'm gonna sleep. I'm not exactly gonna do like a quote marathon of these challenges where I would do one challenge one day and then I'd sleep or take a few days off or something like that, and then I do the next challenge and it'd be over. And no, I mean 33 days is just straight doing the challenges. And saying it out loud, I think it's fair only to do the challenges that don't necessarily take like 50 hours, like reading the entire dictionary or the terms of service of YouTube, like while I'm traveling to the island or while I'm making any sort of quest to any of these locations. But yeah, gamers, that's about it. This is probably the last video I'll make on this. I really wanted to reach out to you gamers again, show you a little loving, as always, because I care about you guys. I am admittedly, you can probably tell, not very, I should have slept more last night. I'll just leave it at that. And just a heads up, in case you're still watching for some reason, I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So the videos I make on those days are going to be much lower quality, and that's saying something considering where the bar is at. But yeah, gamers, this has been Bradley Richards on 4.5 hours of sleep, having done a job on his feet that he's not used to because I don't even have the words for it, but I can't say the P word, but you know what it is. But yeah, gamers, I love you, specifically you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And as always, apparently, or at least on the days where I decide to work without really sleeping, I forgot the dome check. Here it is. I can run my fingers through it, gamers. This is wild. Look, isn't that crazy? Like it gets messed up when I lie on the couch. Oh yeah. The Q&A with the waxing of it. This is coming soon because quarantine is being lifted soon, with current projections in it of it. And I'm going to get my boys, Nate Dane. We're going to go ahead and we're going to wax. We're going to do a Q&A. If you drop any questions below, or honestly anywhere in any of my socials, if you DM me a question, if you comment a question, if you P.O. box me a question, if you somehow know my P.O. box, that'd be epic. It doesn't really matter. Shoot me a question. I'll get it answered on that Q&A since, we're such a tightly knit circle right now. But I'm happy. Specifically you. Good night. See you tomorrow.